To Two Boys Media, this is Kofi Fum, and welcome to the channel again. To our new subscribers, our new viewers, thanks for staying. We want you to subscribe, share, and let your brother tell your brother, tell another brother, and tell him to tell another brother. So this is Kofi Fum on Two Boys Media, and today we've got a guest on the channel. And please introduce yourself, bro.
I'm Louis. Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice
Nice
meeting
to
you.
meet you.
Nice meeting you. And guys, as you've seen from the head of this video, we are going to talk. Louis, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about education.
Yes, education. So basically, we are talking about how to be sponsored by your trust, or he's going to talk about how to be sponsored by your trust to become a nurse.
To become a registered nurse in the UK,
Okay.
or an associate practitioner, which is a band 4 position.
Okay, bro. So give us a bit. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I've lived in the UK for about 20 odd years,
And what do you do? What do you do at the moment?
so at the moment, I'm a healthcare assistant and a student nurse at Southampton General Hospital.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
fantastic. So, first of all, as migrants, people who migrate from them, other African countries, they come
Yes,
here.
yes.
They might not be nurses, and they start as healthcare assistants.
Yes.
We want to look at how would one, get the necessary requirement to become a student nurse, and
Yes.
obviously from that pathway be a registered nurse. What are the basic requirements in that?
So the basic requirement is a certificate called the GCSE certificate,
Okay.
which is a standard
Yeah, for my
A, A to B, ABC grade that you'd need. That's a D grade is not accepted, and now I've been speaking to the new students writing the GCSEs, and they're telling me it's a number system now. It's just one to 9, so you want grade 6 to 9. That's what you want. Yes.
So what you're telling us right now, for someone like me who's schooled in Ghana, for other
Yes.
people who schooled in different parts of the world, like
Yes.
other European and African countries, it's all sounding like gibberish. So let's say I came here with my degree and senior high school certificate from Ghana.
Yes.
Because I don't have GCSE, doesn't mean I can't practice as a nurse or get into or be sponsored as a student nurse.
Oh, you can practice as a nurse, but you need your GCSEs, and the way they've done it is such in a way is such that you can do a level 1 2 grade, which is equivalent to the GCSE grade that you need.
Okay. So
Yes.
meaning, though I don't have the GCSE,
You could write.
I will have to pay to write an exams
Yes,
just to have an equivalent to the GCSE.
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, are you with that exams? Am I going to do it myself, or my trust is going to sponsor for me to do it?
Some trust to sponsor it, but it's if you don't get your trust to do it, or your hospital does not have the facilities for that, you can pay to do it, and it's not that expensive. It's about £200 to £300,
Okay.
and you do you do the basics, which is maths and English.
That's the basics.
Yes.
That's it. So they
Yes.
don't need science,
No, they don't need
chemistry,
science. They don't need
all
science.
those things.
Yes.
Okay. So from there,
Yeah.
how do I even get on the apprenticeship course?
So-
Is it advertised, or you go and see your manager, or is it every hospital in the UK?
Oh yes, most hospitals in the UK do this apprenticeship course. In the south of England, we've got hospitals like Winchester, Portsmouth, we're Southampton.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all doing the apprenticeship course. Yes.
Okay.
And it's a good way of studying and working at the same time.
Okay.
Yes.
So as I said, there were other questions I asked. Do you just apply, or you go and see your manager? How do you know this job? I mean, this role is available, or this apprenticeship?
It's best to approach the education team in
Okay.
your trust,
Okay.
and your manager will give you the green light to approach them. Yes, and the education team will guide you on as to what to do and what you need as an international student to get on the course.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So once you've attained the requirements, like your manager has approved, your education team has approved, and you've written that exams and you meet the equivalent,
Yes.
then What else? What follows?
Now you have to apply to the university you'd be going. So I'm currently with BPP
So the
University.
university you'll be going,
Yes.
how do you apply? Because if you haven't been offered the apprenticeship program, how would you apply?
Normally the hospital you work for is associated with that university.
Okay.
So they'll tell you this is the university we would like you to apply for,
okay.
because they will be paying your school fees.
Okay. But
Yes.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Before you apply to the university or the hospital, I mean, what is entailed? Do you have to go for an interview? Do you have to, like, what do you do to be approved? Obviously, you'll be shortlisted before they will tell you you've been chosen
Yeah.
to undertake the course. What will go into it
You have to fill out an application form.
for your hospital?
Yes. Then reasons why you want to do the course.
Okay.
Write a personal statement,
Okay.
which most of the time we do when we're going to apply for a university
Okay.
course. Then you shortlisted. Then you're invited for an interview.
By your trust.
Yes.
Or the education team.
Or the education team.
So once you do the interview
Yes.
and you pass, is that all?
No.
So what was it?
Now they also ask, have you got A levels? You know, and A levels we sometimes don't have it, but you can use the diplomas to as an equivalent to the A level,
When you say diplomas, what diplomas are you?
like a national diploma or a BTEC course.
So
Yes.
so what you're saying, you're
Yeah.
still alien to someone like me. So what would that be for me, someone like me? Because I know there are nurses.
Yeah.
I know there are nurses who, student apprenticeship nurses who are from Ghana and other countries and they are on the course.
So if you're from Ghana, let's say you've gone to the University of Ghana, Legon, and you've got those
Your degree.
you can use that as your A level equivalent.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
it doesn't need to be in nursing.
Okay, it doesn't matter so far as you have a degree in something.
Something you
Okay.
can use that as
Got
your
it,
A level
got it,
equivalent.
got it.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So from there, once you've done that, what else? Do you write another exam with your?
Yes, you have to write a bridging exam, like a maths and English exam again, to prove to the university that you're capable of meeting the required standards. Yes.
Fab. So that's
Yeah.
when they will say, okay, we are happy. Once everything goes through,
That's
then
right.
They are happy.
Then you do another interview with the university.
That will be with the university.
That's
so,
right.
To understand, the first one is with your trust and education team
Yes.
And
And
the
they will
second
push you forward.
to the university.
Yes.
That this is our candidate.
Yes.
And we want him or her to
To be part of the
this is
course.
him. And they
Yeah.
will interview you.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a short list. You put in a short list of applicants, and the university will do the final selection.
Makes
Yes.
sense. Got it.
Yeah.
It. So once that is done,
Yeah.
and you've enrolled on the course, what next? How is working like?
Working
Do
is.
you have to go to school? Do you have days you go on campus?
Oh yes. There's some days you'd have to go in for
On campus.
to have a face-to-face lesson, like when you need to learn how to put catheters on male and female patients. You probably need to do that proficiency on campus. How to put cannulas and vivisection. You need to go on campus to learn those competencies. You know.
So how's the hour split like?
It's normally a greater portion given to university and a few hours given to your secondary role as a HCA. Yes.
That makes sense. What you said makes sense. It sounds very simple but a bit complicated. So with the pay structure, probably as a healthcare assistant,
Yes.
would you still be receiving your pay, the same pay?
Of course. So the days you work as a student, you paid as a band 3. You know, in the UK we have a banding system. The lowest band is band 2, which is the HCA. But the day you start working as a student, you're given a band 3 pay rise as well. And some students, when they finish their year 2, they can apply for an associate practitioner role where they paid band 4 roles. You see, then when you finish your course, you can get your band 5 role straight away. You get your NMC pin. But even at the band 4 role, you can still get your NMC pin. Yes, that's if you finish the year 2 part stage of your program, and you think you're capable of running a ward by a bay by yourself and all that stuff. Then yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So with I know you guys also go on placements.
yes.
So, how's the placement also like?
Oh, placement can be
Do you go to
stressful.
your the same hospital, or you can go to different hospitals?
So it depends on where you applied for your program. So if you applied in Winchester Hospital,
All your placement will be in Winchester.
yeah, so
Oh,
which is part of the HFTTT hospital group,
okay,
Hampshire Hospitals.
okay.
So you'd be part of that group. But if you applied in Southampton, you'd be doing most of your placements in Southampton.
Makes sense. Got it.
It's not like the normal universities like Southampton
Where you can
University,
go on
where
placements
you
in
can go
different
to
places.
placements at different places like care
Okay,
homes and QA and all that
okay,
stuff.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. And one question with you said most hospitals, I mean most trusts,
yeah,
NHS trusts, does it. So in the UK, there was a question.
yeah.
It just skipped my mind. How often do they advertise this apprenticeship courses?
It's done every year, because there's a shortage of nurses in the UK. So the thing is to advertise and fill out these
Gaps
positions,
and
because the UK government is quite reluctant to go out to bring nurses from Africa and Asia to come fill the gap. Yeah, they
so
want to put
them.
their own trained nurses in these skilled gaps. You see,
Mm,
yes, and it's better for them.
yeah, it
Yes,
saves them a lot
it saves a lot of money.
because this
Yeah,
same healthcare assistants, they will be working in the trust and they
yes,
will also be learning. So they are learning on the job.
that's
So
right.
once they are done, obviously they will come in. You know that you are getting a nurse, a proficient nurse who knows the system already.
Yes, and who's planning to stay as well.
Okay,
Yes, not
okay,
planning to leave to the US.
or anywhere else.
Yes,
Okay, okay,
Australia.
okay, good, good. Oh,
Yeah,
that makes sense. That
yeah,
makes sense. And one thing I was trying to. Okay, so this one, I think this question will be one
yeah,
people really like to ask.
yeah,
Because if I'm doing banking and finance in Ghana, and I
yeah.
come here and I'm doing nursing, how is the pay for the trained nurses like? Because I know, when are you finishing? When are
I
you
finished in February,
so do
and
you know the pay structure that you'll be off?
newly qualified nurses are offered £28,000 as a start, which
Yes.
is horrible. I'll be honest with you, it's horrible, and because
But if you look at it, you
yeah,
are being sponsored to attend a university
yes,
and you are being paid as well.
that's right.
So you don't pay for any uni fees.
No, you don't pay a penny.
So
All you have to do is learn.
and I'm coming at the end. One question. Well, you know, sometimes you'll be sponsored, and when you complete, they will be
Yeah.
deducting from your salary. Is that how this is?
No,
So this
no.
is all free, paid by
It's all free. You just need to give 1 year
to your of your life to the trust.
to the. That's it. That's the most. That's
So
the.
so even with this pay, you talking about 20, it's not that bad if you are looking at it, because people know from you being a
Okay, okay.
you being a healthcare assistant,
Yes, yes.
sponsored to school
Yeah,
and not paying a dime, it's
yeah.
not bad.
It's not bad.
But once you, let's say you schooled yourself in uni, you took yourself through school, and
Yeah.
and you start with 28,000. That's quite horrible.
That's
but looking
horrible.
at this, is for you to start, I think it makes good sense. Or
Oh yeah. I agree. I totally agree. You're starting off with no debt.
no, it's not like you have to take a loan to
No.
school. Some people take a loan to go
It's to pay for rent.
for nursing and the school. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a very good one.
Hmm.
So Louis, thanks for coming on the channel and explaining. Guys, for you out there, if you know you're in the UK, you're a healthcare assistant, wherever you are, you know this enlightens you. You can work with a trust, and they will sponsor you to undertake the nurse apprenticeship
That's
program
it.
free of charge. You're not going to pay a dime, and once you're done, you have a job ready for you,
Ready for
and
you.
you are going to be debt free as well.
Debt free, and you're getting the skills you need to progress as well to a higher paid job.
This is Kofi Afun from Two Boys Media, and we had Louis as our guest, which you'll be seeing more of on the show. If you like this, share it and subscribe to the channel. Two Boys Media, we out.
Boom.